going on, everybody? I am the Ed Channel, or Ed, or Eddie, or whatever you want to call me. It's summertime! Well, it's been summertime, but yay, hot scorching sun season. Now I'm sure that this is the absolute best time to go out and do stuff. If you're a student watching this, I know you're enjoying summer, enjoy it while it lasts. Now, one of the many things to do around this time, or anytime really, is going out the distance to go somewhere far. Whether that be your grandma's house in the outskirts of West Oklahoma, or fun-filled places such as Universal Studios or Disneyland. Now, I never really taught you guys on how to go to these places, like the drive over there. It's just been kind of a way to how to go there, like the movies or the lake. However, that all changes today when we go out the distance, going to places on the road. I'm not talking about those 10 to 30 minute drives, hell no. We're talking about the long hour drives, also known as a road trip. Road trips are so fun. You pick a spot that's not walking distance, you spend time with your family or your partner or your friends, or be lonely and go by yourself. No matter what the occasion is, it's not possible to go anywhere without a car. Well, of course, there's many ways of transport, planes, trains, cruises, and all that. We will not be talking about those, however. For the purposes of this video, we will only be talking about road trips. On the road. It's called that for a reason, you know. So we won't be flying in the air or traveling on the rails or setting sail. We will only be driving on a trail. Now, before I go any further, I would like to point out that I know that road trips aren't exclusive to the summertime. The only reason I find it the best time to talk about it is because summer is when a lot of people who aren't in a work field have the prime to do anything. This is your chance to have fun. Dare I say, lock in. Yeah, that's saying it's getting into my script now. Jesus. So literally, buckle up because today I will be going over how to go on a road trip. It's the title. What can you do about it?
Yeah. Came in 17. Damn. Give me my money.
Step 1. Location. I think this is the most obvious step in the world. Finding out where the hell do you even want to go? I mean, car-wise, the sky is the limit for where you can go, and distance and how long to get there is entirely where you live. So in this scenario, I will pick point A to point B. Let's just say I'm a wee little boy in San Francisco who wants to go to Texas because, I don't know, there's a lot of cute white girls over there, and I love me some white girls. And they also have guns and biscuits, so yeah, we're going over there. The reason why I picked this distance in particular is because we have to account for many things that are common in almost every road trip ever, which we will be mentioning today. We talk about everything before the actual destination and the real fun can begin. Step 2. Packing up. Also an obvious step, but this can go in any way, shape, or form. Packing your bags is both really fun and really tedious because I guess getting everything in bags is fun to do. This can definitely relate to all those families out there. I know how much of a stress it is to not only get everyone's stuff packed, but to also remotely make sure that all the shit that you pack will even fit. While I've never had that problem personally when going on trips, there were times the trunk just closed ever so barely after playing a shitty version of Tetris. Now, let's go over the things that you may need. I like to put this in 3 categories. We got the essentials, the entertainment, and the health. Firstly, the essentials are your everyday things that are most important outside a trip. That would mean your clothes, your phone, wallet, keys, diamond armor, full set. Let's see, it's some things that you just can't go anywhere without them. So of course it's important to have things on deck. The wallet special will take you miles, literally. Now, as for entertainment, unless you're driving, you're going to get bored very quickly. You could take a nap, but that's too easy. I'm still going to tell you to bring some headphones, a Nintendo Switch that you will definitely use, and a whole ass PS5 because I can't stray away from playing Fortnite. Yeah, there are some cars out there that let you plug in your consoles to play, and even watch movies, but those are really rare to come by nowadays. Sometimes, I also love to bring on trips, which I have yet to even use them, is playing cards. I guess this is my time to tell you that I had a short playing cards phase. Don't judge me. This is my current collection. I haven't updated in like 3 years. I think I should get back into it. I always bring one just for that ever so occasion that maybe we could play a few rounds of rummy. I am lonely. No one wants to play with me. This is mainly for the downtime when you're at the hotel or something, or you can just dwell on the phone, who knows. And now, finally, there's the health. You never know if a homeless man's gonna attack you. So you'll need a med kit, hydrogen peroxide, band-aids, and like anything that comes with your standard health kits. This is also when you need to bring your soap and stuff to make it all clean, stinky. This includes your body wash, deodorant, toothbrush, toothpaste, shaving cream, face masks, all kinds of stuff. I reckon you take some travel-sized bottles because I already know no one's besides my mom is not going to use the whole damn bottle. You can also just go for the spray route. That's considered a shower to teenage boys. Step 3. On the road. Packing up may have taken a while, but trust me, that's just the beginning because now we've officially entered the road. And now it's time to say a temporary goodbye to your house. Every road trip I've ever been to has followed the same beats. It follows with a visit to the gas station. Now, I got a completely different video on how I feel about liquor stores and all that American overload, but if you want to drive far, you kind of need a nana, do ya? This is also the place to get your snacks or whatever bowl to keep that stomach satisfied. This is when we're going to completely negate our diets just for this trip. It's like going to a lake. There's no regulations of what you can or can't do. Yes, your stomach will be full of hamburgers and hot dogs, but in this case, it's going to be whatever you can get your grab little hands on at the store. Whether it be 7-Eleven for Slurpees or its underrated pizza, or Rundown Shop with its mere questionable quality hot foods, and that endless amount of snacks and drinks, there's a lot to go. Now, my personal choices would be a slice of pizza because I hate my health, a fountain drink, Dr. Pepper by the way, and Pringles. Pringles are not my favorite snacks, not by a long shot, but their long tubes are great for convenience and some other things, but it's better than ripping a bag open and having to roll it without a chance of it spilling everywhere in the car. But hey, you don't gotta eat any of this junk because there's even more junk on the way! Step 4. Let's talk about America's health for the billionth fucking time again. Of course, while being on the road for so long, your snacks will eventually go away and you might need to use the bathroom, so you gotta stop by somewhere or you'll go nuts. And I can't stress on just how many places there are to eat and stop by for the bathroom. I mean, you can obviously tell that I live in the great state of America! So there's a bunch of options. Now, you can sit down in a restaurant and relax for a while, but I found that stuff to be after getting to your destination first. You'll be out driving, you want something quick to shut the kids up. Believe it or not, when I tell you the best option is honestly McDonald's. Not even joking. You want food real quick? There you go. It seems like every road trip I've been a part to has to have that one McDonald's trip. Either breakfast or lunch. You know I really miss their all-day breakfast options. Why did they get rid of that? I miss all-day breakfast. Now yearly, I do take a beach trip and it's mostly the same spots, so I'm gonna come across the same landmarks, and one of these is a combo store which is a McDonald's and an Arcos combined. Do you know how long it took for me to find that on Google Maps just for the research? It's literally killing two birds with one stone. Gas and nuggies. As far as I know, this is the only combo I've seen like these. I mean, there's a Rallies and a gas station in my hometown, but like, that's it. It reminds me of those KFC, Taco Bells, and Pizza Hut locations. Rest in peace, you will be missed. Step 5. The view. While along the way, you will spot places that seem like tourist attractions. You got gas stations that look like fucking barns and shit. It's insane. Although one thing I will admit though, the travel is a bit boring. You will either be in a sea of fields and cows, or you'll pass by places that make you think, why would it even be there? You meant to tell me that there's a Dollar General out here? Other times though, it's pretty amazing. We'll be driving mountains with that damn near beautiful view, and if you're near the water, you'll get an entire view of ocean waves. Is that a channel? Back when I used to see these, I take full advantage. I prop my phone on the window and record it. I made some banger background videos back in my day. You even seen some of my videos. Now, the new me would just use stock footage. With the views at stake, officially far away from town, it is now time for that final step. You're almost there. Now, let's settle into that hotel. Step 6. The hotel. After a long day of traveling and reaching your designated place to sleep at, you have officially arrived at your hotel. For the most part, a lot of the places I've stayed in have been a range of mild to pretty good. I don't have any real complaints. Now, depending on your destination, you might stay in more than one place for those quick stops to sleep in. I honestly recommend, again, the lowest here, just never go to a Super 8. But for that, you'll always want to get the best and affordable tier. Speaking of which, can we talk about that? There are so many hotels that I didn't know and I didn't know existed just for the research of this video. I found a bunch of hotel pairs, which is perfect for what I'm talking about. Now, obviously, the bottom tier is your everyday hotel, average prices, average experience. If you've ever been on one of those crunchy road trips, that would be usually the stops you make for the night. These places also sometimes hook you up with free Wi-Fi and breakfast. All I'm saying is, never go to a Super 8, I'm telling you again, because I want to keep your insanity for goodness sake. Then you go up another tier, and I can safely say I have never been here. I'm sure they give you better treatment and maybe not bedbug infested beds, so there's that. I would like to say that point is when you stop. I wouldn't bother staying in those luxury hotels. This is coming from a middle class citizen, so what does that tell you? Like, I don't see the point in spending so much money for like a couple nights or even just one. At that point, I'll just sleep with the roaches or in my fucking car. Okay, I'm lying. I'm not going to do that. Even the most expensive hotels are just kind of attractions or more so gimmicks. Maybe also the reason you wanted to go in the first place. Well, after figuring out where you stay and settled in, you've officially made it and you've completed how to go on a road trip. Yay! I won't lie and say that getting to your trip could be the most boring part of the whole experience. But how else are you gonna get there? A plane? I haven't rode one yet, and I'm a bit scared to. Train? I mean, maybe, but there's too much hassle. A boat? That's where the sharks live. A long car ride with your friends or family could probably be more bonding time stuck in the car. Yes, you will absolutely get the same thing if you were on anything else but the car. But the thing is, the car is yours. So I believe it's a lot more personal and all that stuff. But anyways, that will do it for this video. I hope you all enjoyed the video. Give a thumbs up, subscribe notifications so you do not miss a post, and I will see y'all later. Goodbye.
Don't you ever forget, baby.